there. Alright, so let's begin this epic epilogue. That's the thing, yeah. So we cut to Kamisato walking down the road, in which we see him talking to his friend on the radio, I'm guessing, in his ear. The friend that's like a computer girl or whatever, in which we see that she's asking, which one you want, your world ejector or Toma's Imagine Breaker, in which he kind of replies, saying how, Imagine Breaker didn't amount to much, in which she's like, yeah, she takes that as a victory type of answer, but he says that I wasn't expecting him to have, like, that thing and popping out, like, when he made it disappear, the dragon thing popped out and beat the crap out of him. So, yeah, in which he wasn't expecting, he doesn't just own a Magic Breaker, he owns something else. So that kind of leads up to her just kind of saying, wait, what? And in which that static's kind of going over, in which we see Kiyotaka just kind of sitting there, and we see Kamisato, the headlights shine on him, and he's just covered in blood, he's coughing it up, his eye won't open, his arms hung limp, and all that. And he coughs up blood, and he just kind of swallows it back up, down, which is kind of gross, but yeah, I guess if it's own blood, it doesn't matter. I don't know. At least it's own blood, at least. So, he says, are you the city's Grand Reaper? In which Noukans doesn't really reply. He's just kind of like, you're just stumbled in someone else's backyard, messing with our fruit, eating our fruit, and all that, which is a pretty awesome line, not gonna lie. And he calls down the anti-arc detachment, which is this big, giant metal weapon thing that he used on Zombie, I believe, I don't know. In which, he just kind of makes it shoot all plasma cannons, freaking rockets, and he just, one wave of his arm, he just makes it disappear. Kamisato, and he's just saying how it's pointless, you never made this, wavering part, won't work on me, a dumb, stupid idiot. In which they have a standoff and then charge at each other, in which, we see, Noukans' subordinate kind of rush towards their location. I don't know how she knew they were there, but I guess he might have ran off without her, I don't know, but, he sees that Noukans is just kind of laying dead on the floor, covered in blood, and his fangs were all covered in blood, which was led to believe that he chomped down on Kamisato, which I'm guessing he did, and then Kamisato's bodyguard showed up and just kind of messed him up and killed him. But he isn't dead yet. She kind of goes nuts and just flips out until he speaks, and she takes her back to her lab, and she sits her down on the table, and he says that you must become better Kiyotaka than me, and yeah, and all that, and she's just like, yes. As Kiyotaka's do, which we cut back to Alesters, who's just going nuts and sitting in his bowl, just shouting and all that, and we get a little awesome little thing about his past life where he just lived in a town with bad teachers and bad parents. Basically, he lived in a crappy town with crappy parents, crappy school, crappy teachers, and crappy friends, basically, is what it amounts to. And in which, we got to see where he was married and had a kid, and then his daughter died, and then his wife left him, and then he became like a magical golden cabal, in which I'm guessing he was trying to bring his daughter back. I don't know, he was married or something like that. In which, the Magic Society didn't really look upon that very well, so I'm guessing he just might have left and tried to do something on his own, to make this world better so no one has to live with death in his case. So he might actually have a good reason for what he's doing, I don't know. But he kind of shouts out and says, this is no different from what these magic gods do. So what I'm basically getting from this is that he doesn't want to change the world for the better even though he wants to. Because it's exactly what these magic gods are doing. So I don't know. So that's what we for the chapter 8. We got a big freaking hint of what a magic breaker is, kind of. And Alesters, what his plans truly are. I feel like this is truly approaching the ending here, guys. I mean, yeah. I'll talk about that one in my production video. But, yeah, I enjoyed this volume. It was pretty freaking epic. I mean, we got to know more and more about everything we wanted to know more about. I mean, what could you want? I mean, pretty epic. But in the, afterword by Kamachi, I don't usually bring these up, but he says that Kamisato is going to become the safe haven this shore, which Toma's apartment, for instance. Maybe he'll freaking attack Misaka's dorm, or Cellera's apartment, or Hamazura's place. I don't know. But that's getting me pretty pumped when I read that, so I feel like it's going to lead to some pretty serious stuff. Hey, come on, Kamichi. Why did you have to kill the golden retriever? Alright, boy, he was pretty awesome. I mean, give him credit. This is probably the most people he's killed off in a chapter, so... Yeah, but... he apologized for the amount more characters he added. Which, I don't know if to take that as how he said it, or to take that as how, oh, I'm gonna kill some people next... but I'll just slice it in half. But, I'm expecting some pretty serious stuff to happen next volume. If not, maybe that next volume will be sort of like a chillax to end the arc. Or maybe next volume will be the next arc. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of a good ending to this arc. Or if he continues doing it, I don't know. But whatever. So next volume has the potential to do some serious stuff. Maybe, as I said, maybe it'll be like a chill volume to end this arc, and then after that one will be kind of be like maybe the final arc of this part, maybe. Now there are possibilities for the next to make a part 3. You know, I'm not denying it. I'm not saying there isn't. I just feel like this part 2 may be it. It'd be awesome if there was a part 3, but no, I'm not saying there isn't gonna be one, or there is gonna be one. You know, I mean, it's just, you know, I mean, I feel like they're really are giving out some info in this part, so that's what I'm kind of saying. I feel like this is the end, but still, we have a good long ways to go before that happens. So I really enjoyed this volume. You'll get my full attention on it and what I think is going to happen next time and my predictions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review and this volume. I really did enjoy it. It was a lot of people feel like Kami said I was getting taken out by the dragons off screen was kind of or off panel was kind of ridiculous. But I don't know. I mean, Kyoichi's, you know, I mean, he has the right to do that just to keep leading us on, so I don't really mind it that much as long as we get some info on it. Especially Alester, you know, we have to know more about his backstory. Sounds pretty tragic, so I'm expecting some, which we don't get a lot of flashbacks from Kimichi at all, really, so I'm expecting some great things in the next volume, if not a relaxed and chill volume, maybe some character development for Misuka and Toma in some places, you know, because we haven't really seen her in this volume like I was hoping. So I'll hope we get something next volume, some development and all that good stuff. So I will see you guys next time whenever I do my next video. So catch you later.